Thanks for joining me at I for Makeup. Welcome to my channel. Today's video will be on a new series I like to call Go Lux or Say BUX, where I will be comparing a type of makeup, whether it's foundation, concealer, lipstick, and I will be putting to the test my favorite drugstore and versus my favorite luxury brand of the same type of foundation or concealer or lipstick. So for today, it's going to be a blush edition. I will be comparing my all-time tried and true favorite drugstore blush with my favorite luxury blush. So are you ready? Because I have a set of criteria that I'm going to use to compare which one is worth your money and whether you should go Lux or Say BUX. So the 4 criteria I'm going to be looking for is the appearance, of course. It has to look good on the face. The second one is ease of application. Does it bunch up? Is it easy to blend? Is it easy to use, the packaging and all that? The third one will be the price point. Is it worth your money? Is it really cheap, or is it like $100+? The fourth one will be the longevity of the makeup. How long does it last? So I'll be applying to one side of my face, the drugstore, and then the other side, the luxury brand, and we'll compare. I'll go on with my day for 8 hours, and then I'm going to come back at the end of the 8 hours to see which of the blushes perform better, if it still looks good, if it stayed on, or it started to look blotchy. So, can't wait to get this started. Okay, drum roll. Are you ready for the challenger from the drugstore side? So the drugstore side blush that I'm going to be featuring today, which is my tried and true favorite. I've been using it for years and repurchasing blush after blush. It's from the Milani collection, and it's the number 12 Bellini. This is what it looks like. I like the compact. It's round and it's baked. The blush has another compartment for a mirror, so you can bring this to the go. It's really travel friendly. I take it with me all the time. So for the appearance, it has a little bit of a peachy, pinkish tone to it. I can see some gold sparkles in there as well. So that's the blush I usually like to go for. Nothing too pink, nothing too peach, somewhere in between. And I do like a little bit of shine in my blushes because it gives me a nice highlight that I don't need to achieve. I don't need to go and find a highlighter. And depending on where it hits the face, it just gives you a nice sheer glow. So that's the drugstore one. Let's put this to the test and try to apply it to this side of my face. I'm just gonna take a blush brush right here. And this is to see the ease of application. And just for the sake of the fact that I'm comparing this, I'm going to use the mirror from here as well. So if I were out and about and I don't have a mirror with me, so I like to apply my blush diagonally, just a little bit above my contour, because I have a slightly rounded, more angled face, so I like to do it like this instead of just on the apples of the cheeks. Alright. I have to say that applied really easily and blended really well. I don't see any blotchiness, and I can really see that golden glow. So ease of application, thumbs up. The appearance looks great. I like it. So appearance, thumbs up. The price point, these retail between $6 to $11 depending on where you get them. So US and Canadian between $6 to $11 or so. Yeah, so that's a really good steal. Drum roll, and now for the LUX brand. The LUX brand that I will be featuring in this video, which I know it's a cult favorite. You all have heard of this, and I chose the Milani one for a reason, because I feel like it's a dupe for this blush. In particular, it is the Nars Orgasm blush. The infamous Nars Orgasm blush. This has been around for years, and as you can see here, the appearance is peach, pinkish hue to the blush, and if you look closely you can see the gold sparkles in there too. So very similar to the Milani one. It also has a decent sized mirror in here. It's in the same compartment, it's in the same place, so when you open it it's convenient, versus the Milani one where the blush, this is one component and you have to open up for the mirror. So I can see how that can be a little bit more cumbersome. This one, you flip it open and it's ready to go. This is in a square can. I'm gonna clean off my brush from what I used earlier, and so I'm gonna dip blush brush into the Nars and apply. Okay, that was a lot of pigmentation. I think I might have taken too much, but for sure it is a lot more pigmented. It was easier to apply in terms of getting more color on the face, but I do see that it's not as blended, so I'm gonna just kind of blend it in a little bit. Okay. If I were to turn to the side, the gold sheen is not as prominent as this side. This side is like lined in gold. This side is more of a subtle gold sheen to it. I still like it. The appearance is nice. Can't complain. It's definitely more pigmented, so you don't need a lot. You just need to dab, just lightly dab your brush into the pan and tap off the axis and apply. So, okay, the price point on this one is around, I would say around $30 to $40 depending on where you are. So that is quite pricey. It's almost 3 times as much as the Milani baked blush versus the Nars Orgasm. So those are the price points. The fourth thing that I'm looking for is the longevity. So now that I've applied the blush on, I'm gonna go on with my day, and I'll come back after 8 hours and we'll see how this wears, whether it looks blotchy, whether the color is still there, whether that little highlight is still there, the gold sheen. So yeah, I can't wait to come back and show you and give you my final thoughts on whether the drugstore is worth it or the LUX is worth it. So wait for my verdict. See you later, guys. Hi everyone, I'm back after 8 hours of going about my daily life. I took a walk outside, it was a little windy, there was a bit of raindrops on my face, and then I came back home, had dinner, soup, wiped my mouth, just went on as usual, and this is what happened. On this side is the Milani Bellini Baked Powder Blush, And then on this side it was the Nars Orgasm Blush. And I have to say, they're both still on, but I find that although the color is more intense in the Nars Orgasm Blush, the way it wear off, it's more blotchy. Then I like the wear on this one, because on this side it's still, there is some wear, but it's worn off in a natural way. Staying power, they're both really good, but I like the way the Milani Baked Blush wears. It could be because of the baked formula that makes this blush wear so well. So my verdict for whether you should go Lux or save BUX, I believe we should save BUX and go for the Milani Bellini Baked Blush. They have a wide array of colors in the selection, and this is the one that just seemed to be the closest to the Nars Orgasm. So yeah, there you have it, a winner. It's easy to apply, it looks good, the price is good, and it lasts for up to 8 hours. I can attest that. Alright, I hope you loved this video. I also have another one on concealers that will be coming up. I will put that link. Otherwise, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video. Let me know of any ideas for the next challenge on my Go Lux or Save BUX video. Thank you so much. Have a great night.